Sports Complex. Game 2 of our two-sport doubleheader today. So AAA U13 matchup featuring the Noir and Mortagne taking on the Black St. Louis Arsenal action. Arsenal wearing white with yellow and black. More like gold and black. Playing left to right. Gold in the middle, and that kicks in the goal. His counterpart with the Arsenal in blue, red, white, and a touch of gray. As Jerry Garcia would say, let's shot the length of the ice. Icing wave. And Lac St. Louis tries to get started. Near turnover in front of the Arsenal net. Cooley. So that's 34. That's Benjamin Torreno. Sending around the horn. Up to the wing for Torreno. Torreno. His speed intended for Luke Fierstein, and that's behind him. A shot away from the ice. Sorry, back to get it for the Arsenal. Turned over. Back the end is Jamie Gales. Gales sent it back. Pass up the wing, touch up the center ice. And Evan Collette sending it over. There's a shot that will go up and over the top of the goal. There's the center of the team broken up. We wondered what the penalty was for. It's a delay of game to start the game. So that's why the Noir is short-handed. There's a feed up to McCumber stepping in, tried to get a shot away, fanned on it, and the Noir come back. Then he hits the center ice and Thomas Durocher, who gets the return feed off of the clearing. Durocher out in front, in the slot, and that pass is blocked. Durocher has to counter back. Durocher tied up, send it out in front. That pass broken up. Durocher, the defenseman, still with it. Bad turnover. A wrister saved by DeLille. A follow-up chance. DeLille might have gotten a piece, and it's cleared away from danger. Back to the point it goes. Shot back in. Puck rolls wide of the target. DeLille lets it play. And away comes Lula Hudson-Jacobs on the far wing. Jacobs puts on the brakes. Sends it over to Petulli. The high slot. That shot blocked. Follow-up chance. Lac St. Louis is going to try and set it up again, but that pass is intercepted. Nathan Mayer got it out. Now they come back in. A wrister lands on net. DeLille trying to find it. Picked back up. Open look at the point. There's the wrister. DeLille, the stop, a rebound. Comes back to the point, and it's played back up to the other side. Alexander Wells shoots, and that one is countered. And that darn goal horn, or that darn fan horn in the background. Keeps getting me thinking it's something else. Face off to the left of the Arsenal goal. Back to the point. There's a wrister. Not on. Stuck behind the net. Came back out in front. There's a chance, and they score. Raphael Bouchard buries one. And it's a 1-0 start for the Noir AAA. This is an unfortunate bounce here for Kingston. The puck got stuck back behind the goal. And it was thrown back out the opposite side. And Bouchard comes in with DeLille and basically everyone else on the ice expecting the puck to come out the other side. 1-0 lead. Mortagne. Full game, Just 3 minutes and 22 seconds into the contest. 1-0 lead here in Mortagne. One of the Arsenal lost their balance. Taken away. Flicked up. And away they come. Here's a shot that the pass that went around the horn intercepted. And shot back in. Fortunately, Arsenal had vacated the zone, so they were allowed to continue pressing. So it's Felix Vainio shooting one in. Harem's off the side, and that'll be held by Kingston below. If you're new to the channel, please give us a subscription. We're currently at 858 subs, looking for magical number 1,000. 858 right now. Thank you very much for watching. There's a slap shot that sails over the top of the goal by Alexander Noir. It's back up. And there's a steal, and back comes the Arsenal. Two-hand after it. Nobody in blue was there. But the Noir come back in. There's a pass, a shot, hit the pad of the rope, and Kingston says enough of that, but let's get ourselves a face off there. 1-0 lead for the Mortagne. Back on the Arsenal. Shooting one in. They got to vacate the zone, delayed offside as it's brought back in by Mortagne. Over the blue line they come. Aristu blocked before it got to the goal. Picks back up, but the Arsenal can't get started. It's taken. Noel had the puck knocked off his stick. Comes back out to the opposite corner. With Edward Garcia, 87, who got tangled. And the puck squirts free, and the Arsenal get it to center, but not much further than that. Good job by Mortagne. Verena shoots one wide. Check back out up the other side. And it's intercepted Garcia with a touch pass. And they get across center. Into Lac St. Louis territory. But Mortagne on a change, so we'll see if the Arsenal can take advantage here. They get it out. Noir had to change. The puck is not out of the zone. Intercepted. Here's Arista from a sharp angle. I'm not sure if Kingston ever saw that one coming through. There was a shot that definitely went through a screen. Puck cleared out. Penalty call coming up as Kirstein brought it in. Interference call against the Noir, so it's 1-0, and it's a power play opportunity coming up for Lac St. Louis with the face-off to the left of Logan Miller. Nicolas Charbonneau is his team's backup. Face-off won by Lac St. Louis. Bank off the boards, and it'll get out. We have a whistle. And I believe this is a penalty against LEQ St. Louis for hooking, and that'll even things up here 4-on-4. So you can wipe out the PP for LEQ St. Louis. That's not something you want to see. LEQ St. Louis, I know they had a PP to start the game. They weren't able to score, but for the most part, they were able to dictate the pace of play. Not able to do that in this particular occasion. It's off to the right of DeLille. 1-0 lead in favor of Mortagne. Chip back in behind the goal by Donovan Drew. Poked up in the high slot. Knocked back to the point. But kept in by the Noir. Barnum tried to play it back out in the high slot, knocked down by William LaPearl. Comes back out. There's a wrister sent over the top and wide by Felix Burrell, and that gets out. Burrell comes in, stick handled himself with the submission, and it's taken back. That shot in the length of the ice, icing against LEQ St. Louis. 6:57 to go here in period 1. Back to the point it goes. Dino lost it, now he chips it back around the horn. Put back up by the Arsenal. Skating up was Conley, number 25 in dark blue. And a lead pass misses. Shot back into LEQ St. Louis territory. Vernon played it off the boards. And that's taken back off the turnover. There's a wrister, blockered away by DeLille, and that one went through the blue paint. And that was a high, hard shot too. Turned away in the neutral zone. Feet out in front, broken up. Comes back to the point. Shot knocked down. Turned back in front of the goal. And the Arsenal get it out. Shot the length of the ice, and that will go across the goal line, and icing is the call against the LEQ St. Louis Arsenal with 5 minutes and 31 seconds to go in the first. At least I thought they were going to get something started. Brought back in. Kirstein not able to get a shot off as he lost that puck trying to get through. Intercepted. There's a wrister by Garcia. Save made by Kingston. And a long pass is broken up.
Come on, let's go!
To him after the puck. And a shot the length of the ice. By the way, both teams back to full strength here. Here's a shot. Sharp angle, missed the goal. Kirstein. Skating in. Kirstein goes to the goal. His pass is broken up. And it's a I thought it would be a 2-on-1. And instead, there is a rear guard back defensively for the Arsenal, and away they come. Shot back in. Down to the last 4 minutes, 15 seconds. High Lauder went after the puck. Shot back into LEQ St. Louis territory, icing wave. And the Arsenal get one up. Good receptor. Big shot. Try to play it back to the point, but the puck got away from Noir. Rangers play in front of the Noir goal, and I'm sure Mortagne, the coaching staff, could live with not having to see that. Head coach Sebastian Cloutier. Luca Ciampini and Gordon Goodallen, the coaches for LEQ St. Louis, brought back in. Jackson McCumber trying to get a shot off, but that was blocked and sent into the corner on the far side. Way back behind the goal, 3 minutes to go. And in the first, McCumber tried to get it back to the point. Barnon had vacated his post. Brought back in. There's a wrister. Steered aside. Intercepted. And in comes Jackson McCumber. Looks back behind the defense. That pass is broken up. And the netminder, Miller, comes out to prevent a potential breakaway opportunity from transpiring. Back comes the Noir. Skating on in. This is number 81, William LaPearl. Out in front, that pass misses the intended target. Picks back up, and it's the Noir taking over. There's a shot towards the goal that's blocked and shot back into the opposite corner. They shoot it in, and the netminder, Miller, will freeze it with 2:07 to go in the first. Earlier today, the Gonthawaga Junior A Warhawks advanced to the finals after winning 6-5 over St. Eustache in baseball action. So congratulations to them. Face-off taken by Memphis. Adjun Valley. Drop pass for Zachary Debo, and it's taken back by LEQ St. Louis. 2-on-1. Not able to get a shot away. That was 29 in dark blue. Through Adjun Jacobs. Tip back up the center. That pass is picked off. And here they come. A wrister! And that hit the blocker, hit the outside of the post, and went around. Really a 2-0 lead for Noir, and they come back. Here's Bainell. Bainell outside, sends it out in front. Nobody home in white. Right around the horn. Kirstein tried to chip it up. Brought back in by Kirstein. That's why it's not offside. And a backhander, Kingston forced to make a tough save. Slap shot by Vibo. Missed. Chipped, but not out. Intercepted. There's a wrister. Save made. Slapped off the wall and out of the zone. Icing wave as they're down to the final 15 seconds. Picked up by Noel. Noel, his pass hit a leg. There's a collision. And I believe we're going to have a penalty call coming up here. this one will go against Noel. No, it won't. Roughing call against LEQ St. Louis, and that means it'll be a power play for the Mortagne. If they don't score here, then they will bring this to the forefront in the second period. Face off to the left of Kingston DeLille. Off the face-off, saved DeLille and a rebound. That goal's not going to count. Welcome back to the sports complex. Second period of play. Warrior de Mortagne leading the LEQ St. Louis Arsenal by a score of 1-0. Power play for the Noir, who are now attacking right to left, wearing white with gold and black. Brought in by Noir, turned over, trying to break through. And coming back defensively was Garcia, 87 in white. And that'll be offside. At least one would like to think so. Well, 5-on-4 still for a minute 14 seconds. Shot out. And this means that Noir will have to start 200 feet away from their own goal. Intercepted by Jacobs. Hadji Jacobs shoots it back in. As he played with the U13 Mohawks last season, he got highlighted. Big jump from A to AAA. Going by Jacobs. DeLille goes after the puck. A backhander. Oh, and he is knocked down. Back comes Mortagne. There's a shot from post range. Missing the target. 15 seconds left in the 4-on-4. There's a penalty picked up at the end of that period by Mortagne. And that pass back does not convert. There's a wrist there. Kicked out, and now we're back to full strength, 5 aside. Here's a wrister right on. Kingston DeLille makes the save off the shot by Betancourt. 1-0 lead. To the point it goes. Here's a wrister over the top of the goal, out the other side, intercepted by Kirstein, and LEQ St. Louis plays it up the wall. We are back to full strength here. It is 5-on-5. There's a near turnover. Kirstein coming back. Trying to drive through, breaks through the defense, and Miller turned him aside. Follow-up chance. Miller did not have to make the save as that second opportunity was blocked. Lauder takes his man out. And Kirstein comes back. Kirstein breaking through. Kirstein from a sharp angle. Hit the outside of the post. Kirstein back. And that pass hits something. Follow-up opportunity. They can't get a shot away. And back comes 81, LaPearl. LaPearl stops, puts on the brakes. Behind the net it goes. Back to the point. It's on court. Shoots one towards the goal. That won't hit the target. Raphael Bouchard, who has the goal for the Noir. Head jam it by DeLille. A rebound. Sent back out. Sharp angle opportunity. Instead, Betancourt gets it at the point. Here's a wrister. Saved by the Kingston, and he will hang on with 11:25 to go here in the second period. Point. Betancourt. left to go here in the second period. Here comes Christie. That's a little bit offside. This shot comes in and it'll be knocked down by a glove. Face off, one back to Gaze. And it's picked back up and shot back in by Mortagne. And that'll be swallowed up. Face off coming up to the left of the Lil. 3-0 scoreline, Mortagne leading the Lac St. Louis Arsenal. William Pearl sends it back to the point, shot back in behind Lac St. Louis territory. There's a bump. Edouard Garcia sends it out in front, knockdown, and DeLille had to knock it away. Comes back free. Out in the slot now, knocked back by Lapierre, back out into Mortagne territory. Here comes the Noir. Knocked down, picked back up behind the goal by McLennan. There's a steal and a wrister pad save made. Follow-up chance and another pad stop by DeLille. Comes back up. And it's retrieved at center ice.
Gonna go Ty! Gonna go!
There's a heavy collision along the wall. That was Ty Lauder-Vilny introducing himself to one of the Noir AAA players. Now it comes back to the point. Turnaround shot. Goes in on goal. DeLille the save. And causing a ruckus was number 91, Felix Beniel. And we'll have a face-off coming up in Lac St. Louis territory. 3-0 lead for the Noir AAA. 5:26 to go in the second. Off the face-off. Slapped around the boards. Chipped, but not out. And Lac St. Louis starts back up the center ice. Couple of moves made. And here's an opportunity. Score! It go. This finds its way through the back of the goal. There's a turnover at neutral ice. There's a loose puck that comes in over the blue line. Patulli picks it up, lets a wrister go, and this puck goes 7-hole right underneath the armpit. And Lac St. Louis on the board. Oh, a huge collision. Sent back around the horn. To the point, but not out. Puck's on edge, comes back out to the point. Chipped back in, so Patulli has the Arsenal on the board here. 3-1. Trying to get by. No, they lost the puck. Noir come back, and they score. And they get it right back. I hope they don't score another goal so I don't have to hear that horn. Ay, ay, ay.
Get it out, boys, get it out.
And we have ourselves a 4-1 game. One scoreline. 4:27 to go here in the second. DeLille picks it up. Ron DeLille skates in, dropped it back. There's a wrister. Comes loose and it's picked up. Taken back. Ron DeLille behind. Sends it out in front and the puck was on edge as the deflection came in by Benjamin Carreno. And Carreno with some good determination. And the physical play is picked up here in the second. Chipped back in. Logan Miller decides not to touch it. Noir come back. Stolen puck. There's a wrister block. Another chance, and that deflects up and into the mesh. 4-1 with 3:43 to go here in the second. Face off to the right of Miller. There's a shot off the draw, knocked down by the glove hand of Logan Miller, who catches with the right. Brought back in. Andy Montagne comes back across. Jeremy Castleman knocked off the puck behind the goal. McLarnon, number 12, the defender, had it. And now it's taken back by Montagne. Good deflection back into the opposite end of the ice. Skating back was Zachary, number 4. Zachary's pass picked off at center and played as far as the opposite blue line. Away comes Montagne, coming back in. There's a slapper over the top of the goal. Jackson McCumber off the hop. Tried to clear it. That hit a leg. Turned over at the point. Comes back to the opposite side. There's a wrister. Save. And that will be swallowed up by Kingston DeLille.
Let's go, Lynn. Come on.
4-1 scoreline. Lac St. Louis Arsenal trailing. Ruda Hadji Jacobs taking the draw for the Arsenal. Jacobs, one back to the point. They fake the shot. There's a backhander, and it goes in! And that puck had eyes as it makes its way through to the back of the goal. 5-1.
Let's go, boys. No big deal. Let's go. Get it back.
Jacobs won the draw. Reset. Touches it up to Patulli, who's got the goal for the Arsenal. Brought back in by Montagne. Poked away. Backhander from the high slot is knocked aside before it got to DeLille. Picked back up. That will be a penalty against Montagne. Probably a roughing call coming up against the Noir and an offensive zone penalty.
Four.
Offensive zone penalty against Montagne.
4 minutes.
Go, boys. Control.
Down to 2:16 here in the second. Dan Evan Gru goes off for 2 minutes or less. The Arsenal obviously hoping it's less. Face-off will come to our right. Jacobs getting set to take the draw. He's got McLarnon on 1 point. And a big body of Patulli going to the net. We'll see what they can do here. Comes back to the point. Shot back in behind the goal. Patulli gives chase to the puck. Kept alive by McLarnon. And the captain picks it back up and shoots it back into Montagne territory. Patulli knocked off the puck. Jacobs turns. Could not get the shot away, and it's stolen. And the puck will make its way out to neutral ice. And back comes Montagne. And a good collision. Jacobs with the steal. Jacobs sends it up ice. Duhaime comes back. Gets in. Gets a shot away, steered aside. Patulli picks up the rebound. And that'll be gloved out by Miller. And he'll hang on. That's a 4-minute double minor penalty, by the way. There's 3:15 left, so if the Arsenal score before that clock hits 2 minutes, then they will have another opportunity on a man advantage. Face off to the left of the Montagne goal. Kirstein at center. Won it. Comes back to the point. Shot back in by McLaren. And now it's slammed off the wall and back out. Black St. Louis regrouping, 3 minutes to go. Drop back in. Burke's a wrister, that's not on. A rebound, tracked behind the goal. Warrior get it back to the point, not out. The little traps it, throws it back behind the goal. No one was there for the Arsenal. And the Warrior will get a freebie out to center ice and beyond. Final minute of play in the second period. McLaren plays chicken and wins the battle. DeLille comes back in, up the center, that pass picked off. Intercepted by McLaren. Goldstein. McLaren picks it back up, and he'll turn back. Good feed. Off a skate, and the Arsenal having some trouble entering. Open space. Black St. Louis brings it in over the blue line. DeLille gets to the point. Lets a one-timer go. That's blockered away, and that one will sail up and out of play.
Let it go, Rose. Let it shoot.
5-1 scoreline with 25.5 to go. 2:09 to go in the penalty. David Diakondu, 25, taking the draw. Lost it, and it's shot out by the Noir. DeLille comes out, plays it over, and it's chipped back up to center ice. Took a funny hop and will go back behind Black St. Louis territory. 10 seconds to go. Down to 7. Chipped back out to center ice, and that will do it for the second period of play. Mortagne 5, Lac St. Louis 1. Back in the third period, Mortagne leading by a score of 5-1. And in possession of the puck, still a minute and a half of power play time for the Arsenal, who are in the blue. And it's picked back up by Lac St. Louis. Carreno shoots it in. Picked back out in front. That hit a skate. And that'll be shot out of the zone. Given away. McCumber picks it up. Lost the puck in the slot. Picked back up on the forehand by de Mortagne. 45 seconds left to go in the power play for the Arsenal. McCumber coming in. Jackson lost an edge, and there's a collision at neutral ice. There's a shot, and DeLille a save from close range. Banged off the wall. Ikenu, 2-on-1. McCumber trying to jump in, and it's taken away. Knocked down and sent back around the horn. The point was vacated, and that will go to a detriment. McClarnon starts back behind his own goal as the power play is over. 4-minute double minor gone by the board. McCumber picks it up at center ice. Had it knocked off. Jackson enters Warrior or goal zone, and it'll be intercepted, and McClarnon has to start back. Arsenal on a change, given away. Gotta watch that bench.
Let's go, Lee. Come on.
And in come the Warrior shooting one in. Their fifth goal that you just saw was scored on a shot where you just put the puck on net and you never know what happens. There's an opportunity, but the puck's on edge. Kingston DeLille says no. Off the face-off. It comes and gets out of the zone. Kirstein could not get there. Good work by Petuli. And it's intercepted. In comes Mortagne, knocked away nicely. Shot up the wall and will get by the winger. Like St. Louis on a change. They bring it in. There's Mortagne. DeLille on the back check, jarred the puck free. Collision. Good stick check by DeLille. It's loose at the edge of the crease. Shot comes in. What a stop by Kingston DeLille. And he's got the rebound. Brando takes the job. Won it back behind the net. Lahash picks it up. It's Carrano, sorry. 34. Just 9. And that'll get out. Chipped off the wall. Carrano trying to poke it deep, could not. And that'll be an offside called against the Mortagne. Shot back in by Zachary. Zachary Buelo. Centering feed off the side of the goal. Good cross crease pass, but the puck was just in too far deep. Yeah, if that was a righty taking that shot, that would have been a better opportunity. As DeLille turns on the Jets, pokes it ahead. Here he goes. Looks out in front. Centering feed! Oh! A gorgeous cross crease pass. But Lauder just couldn't get the shot away. Thrown out in front. That pass deflects back to the point. Kept alive and chipped back behind the goal by Gates. Poked away. DeLille at the opposite side of the crease finds the puck, tries to center it out in front. That pass intercepted. And it's shot back in. And the Nano. And the Mortagne skating in over the blue line. Entering Lac St. Louis territory. Set it out in front, broken up. Stolen. Gades up the wall. Chipped, but not out. Sent back the opposite side. Parra got rid of the puck. Out in front, broken up. And now Lahash will have to go back. Played around the horn. And shot out of the zone. And it looks like this will go far enough, and that'll be an icing call called against the Lac St. Louis Arsenal. About 11 and a half minutes running time left here. Nice move. Backhander, and that's stuffed wide of the goal. Mortagne in control. Pass back behind the goal. Centering feed, broke it up, loose in front of the goal, and that's poked away. At the point. Lahash sends one off the wall. That hit the stanchion or the half wall and took a bounce of the Noir. And now away comes Lac St. Louis. Duhaime pokes it up ahead. Duhaime gives chase to the puck. Wins that battle. Duhaime centers it out in front. And a one-time attempt hit a body and did not get through to the goal. first pass. But there Hadaze out in front, and that pass hits a leg and goes into the opposite corner. Lahash tried to poke it up to Fatuli, could not. Hang. And he's got to go to the bench. Brought back in. And Jacobs got the better end of Felix Beniel on that play. Pass was behind Jacobs. Picked back up. Lac St. Louis on a change. Intercepted by de Montagne, and the puck gets by. And wait, Kirstein. Good move by Kirstein. Lac St. Louis on the change. Chip back up to center ice. Nice little inside-outside move. And it's picked back up. Here's a wrister knocked down by DeLille. And a bit of traffic on the way through. Moreno chips one up ahead. And that pass is picked off. Here comes DeLille. Shot fake. Gets through. DeLille out in front. And that pass misses Moreno. Picks it back up. Moreno sends one up. Deflected on goal. St. Maid. A rebound. Loose at the tip of the crease. And Kirstein was in deep. DeLille tried to throw it back out in front. That hits a leg and Karam's back up and sent along the wall and out of the zone. Bonanno tries to chip it up. Got caught along the wall in front of the Lac St. Louis bench. Icing wave.
That's it, boys. That's it.
6:15 to go here in the third. There's a slapper. DeLille tested and he makes the save. Turnover. Good win by Montagne, and it's cleared out in front. And Noir on a change. Thomas DeRoche back to get it. DeRoche sends it up for his defensive partner. And away comes Noir. Felix Vigneault. Skip pass up to the near wall, or the far wall. Nice little inside-outside move. And that stopped. DeLille couldn't find the rebound. Puck deflects up in the air. Deflected by McLaren. McCumber back up. And they bring it in. There's a slapper. That hits a stick. And it goes over the top of the Lac St. Louis net. Back comes Lac St. Louis. Ethan Patulli gets in. Patulli shoots, and that puck was on edge. And it splits the uprights. And here's a 3-on-1 for Montagne. There's the wrister. Blocker save. Rebound score. Raphael Bouchard cashes in on the rebound. And that'll make it 6-1. We got a little under 7 minutes to go, about 6.5 running time minutes left there. With Haji Jacobs trying to kick it to himself. And it's shot back in. There's a collision, and we have a penalty coming up, and I think it's against the Noir. Penalty coming up on Montagne. Montagne gets a penalty, roughing the call. Well, Haji Jacobs kept skating, did not let any interference delay him. And it looks like that works here as there's a penalty drawn and called. 6-1. Kirstein taking the draw. Got Benjamin Carreno on one side.
Some shots, boys.
Jamie Gay's one defenseman, 35. McLaren lost a step, and now it's poked back and taken away. Mortagne. Stolen puck. Side of DeLille and poked back up to neutral ice. And intercepts Kirstein. He gets a shot away. That's blocked into the corner. Kirstein off the side of the net. Picked back up and sent around the horn. Takes a bounce for the Noir. And that'll split the uprights. What a pass! Kingston's going to stay in the net. Good decision as nobody was up. That hits a stick in Cairns, and it's shot back into the Arsenal zone. And they fight for it, and tick, 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 tick. This penalty's down to 40 seconds. Stolen puck. Comes out in front. Kingston DeLille says no, and the rebound tapped in after the whistle. And we got some rough stuff happening in front of the Arsenal net. Clearly Lac St. Louis taking offense to those pokes. That's a penalty you can live with if you're Lac St. Louis, I'd say. Luke Kirstein going to the box, but he's there to back up his tender. He literally cannot fault him for that. So we've got under 3 minutes running time left. Game will finish at 3:55 p.m. And it's 3:52. Slap shot goes on. Save made. Wraparound try. And that was turned away. And Jackson McCumber with the takeaway. In comes McCumber trying to go wide. It's cornered out, and there's going to be a penalty on Mortagne. McCumber didn't stop. McCumber didn't stop skating, but the defender did, and that's why it'll be a 4-on-3 power play for 11 seconds. A very brief power play, but a 4-on-3 one nonetheless, so there will be some space out there. Kondu taking the draw, 25. As we're down to the last minute, 30-ish seconds running time. We're going by the time of day clock, and that'll finish at 3:55. Comes back to the point. There's a wrister, save! Penalty comes to an end. And now the Mortagne comes back. Burks. Pick back up and plate out and nobody home for the Arsenal. And icing waved off at the last second. The Mortagne gets it up to center ice, 4-on-4, and we're into the final minute. As it's 3:54 right now. The game finishes at 3:55. McCumber finds it.
And no one up with him. Banked off the wall. Call it. Shoots one into the LEQ St. Louis penalty box. And that might just do it for this one. It's 3:55. Yeah, that's game. Thank you very much, Marcus, for filming today. That goes in the books as a 6-1 win for the Mortagne. We'll be back tomorrow in Valleyfield. Game time 6 p.m. The senior Mohawks, senior women's soccer team going for the championship. They'll be taking on the arch rival Mercier team. Coverage in Valleyfield starting at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Your final score here, the Mortagne 6, LEQ St. Louis Arsenal 1. I'm Brian DeBoto. For Baby Blue members signing off. Welcome back to hockey 2022-2023. On to be right.